Oh, hey, everybody. It's another Master Tool live stream. The question of this stream is basically, should I keep on streaming or should I still go back to my original content of making videos? And I think for me, the question has been, I really enjoy the creativity of making videos. I like putting it together. I like telling a story. I'm not a real big fan of the streaming platform, mostly because I'm not a gamer. I'm not really doing anything that necessarily streaming works well with. I like having to put the ideas out on paper and then putting it on video and then having people watch it. It's like telling a little story. Streaming for me has been somewhat difficult because I just feel like I'm talking about random things or trying to find things to talk about. And I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what I should talk about. So streaming originally for me was supposed to be something in addition to my making videos. Unfortunately, at this point, it's kind of taken over making videos because it's been hard for me to make videos lately, primarily because I haven't been able to go out and do things that I used to do. And second of all, I haven't had a lot of time to make videos. So this streaming platform has become my substitute for making videos. It's just to get online and go live. But often we're just talking about random things. There is no structure and there isn't a lot of creativity in these live streams that I enjoyed making with the regular videos. So I think I'll continue making some live streams, but I don't want that to be my bread and butter. I want my ability to make videos and be creative because that was the part I enjoyed. I don't really enjoy as much just sitting here and talking because, it's okay, but I feel like a lot of times it's not as creative and it's not an outlet for me to do the things I enjoy doing. Let's see. And, right now I'm hanging out on it's Tuesday, right? I can't keep track. If the stream stops, we'll understand your decision. We'll stick by your side even if you make videos. Just remember, you don't need to stream. Well, thank you, Astro Miles. Welcome. Yeah, the streams were a nice alternative to making videos because I didn't have to spend time editing the videos, putting them together. I just sat here and talked to you guys. The Financial King. Hello, welcome. Your picture looks familiar, so I'm assuming you're somebody else who switched your name. Well, I'm streaming right now, obviously, but I'm debating the fact of continuing to stream as much or trying to switch back to doing videos. Welcome, though. Hey, thank you. Everybody who dropped in, thank you. Please hit that like and subscribe for me. It would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I just kind of miss being creative and being able to do some of the things I did before. Do I know? No, I don't know who that is. Welcome, Mighty Gaming. You are not late. We've only been on for about 4 minutes right now. Mostly I've just been talking about how I would like to get back to just making regular videos, kind of take a break from streaming, maybe do streaming, maybe once a week, but I wanted to get back to making regular videos if I am at all able to. Right now it's been hard for me because I haven't been doing a lot of extra things and I've been busy. I didn't even stream as much this weekend as I normally do. I like to stream at least 2 or 3 times every weekend. And this is the first time I've been on this week, mostly because I've been very busy. Do you know whatever that name is? No, I do not know whoever that is. Is that somebody I should know? Caden, I love your streams and I love coming to them and watching your hilarious. And if I find that you're an amazing person, well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to know that I'm appreciated by some people out there, and I try to do my best. I don't really consider my personality a very good streaming personality. Just kind of regular. You know, most of the streamers I see out there are very excited and loud and very outgoing. I don't consider my personality really good for streaming, but I enjoy making videos and I'd like to get back to making more videos. As far as reaching my monetization goal this year, I don't think it's going to happen. It's just I still need like over 1,000 hours of watch hours between now and March, and I don't see that happening. And especially since I've kind of slowed down on making content right now. That is how you say it. Nigahiga. No, I'm not familiar with that. We will be fine with your decision of making videos, but do what you love. Do you do? No, as a content creator, I enjoy making videos too. So if you can make videos, we'll be more than happy to watch. Well, thank you, Astro Miles. Yeah, making the videos is fun for me. Streaming is okay, but it's not an outlet for me to be creative and to really do the things I enjoy. Noah, welcome. Hey, you can buy watch hours. It is allowed. I'm sure you can, but I need like 1,000, 1,200 watch hours. And then if I buy the watch hours, then what am I really doing? I'm not actually having people watch my videos. I'm just buying the fact that I can get monetized. That kind of defeats the purpose if I'm cheating. And Liam, yes, welcome. Always good to see you. I think you were the last person. Sorry, Liam. I made the decision a while ago to everybody was going gray. I think you were the only one who escaped that. I noticed because as soon as I saw your name, I'm like, oh, you're the only one who escaped the unmoderating thing. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. Don't get crazy and excited like some of these people. And I feel like, you know, unfortunately, that's part of the effect of being a streamer on YouTube is you got to be different than everybody else. You got to be out there, catch people's attention, and sitting around talking an hour about just random things doesn't really catch a lot of people's attention. Now, if I was already famous, well, maybe that would be the case, you know, like, oh, Master Chul, let's hang out with Master Chul for an hour. That would be fun. But since I'm not really famous, I need to build up my reputation first before people would want to sit around and listen to me for an hour. As long as there are no bots involved, you can do it for on Fiverr or just search it up. It'll cost you like $30. Yeah, no problem, Liam. Like I've said just recently and earlier in this video, I haven't been around too much either. I've been busy. I just came back from like a 3-day vacation. We went to a big aquarium in Boise, Idaho, if you know where that is. If you're from the United States, Boise, Idaho. We went to a big aquarium and a big family fun center. It was like a 6-hour drive there and a 6-hour drive back. You know, and I don't really have the ability to do a live stream besides here in my house apartment. I need to figure out how I can do live streams maybe elsewhere. But I did take a lot of video and pictures, and I want to make a video of my family trip. So I'll try to get that put together. I want to make some more shorts because I was really getting into making the video shorts on YouTube. So I'd like to do that. And I kind of just want to be all over the board. I don't want to be stuck in a rut, you know, kind of like doing the same thing all the time. That's why I didn't really want to be a gaming channel, because I didn't want to do just games all the time. And as much as I like food and being a foodie, I don't want to just have a food channel. You know, I enjoy watching other foodies, you know, especially, you know, my favorite food guy is, you know, Strictly Dumpling, Mikey Chen. I really like his channel. And when I want to watch something about eating food, I can always switch on his channel. But sometimes I like to watch other content also. About $30 per 1,000 watch hours. Wow, that's actually pretty cheap. Only $30. On Uh, yeah. So, I've just been doing a lot of other things lately, and YouTube has kind of been put on the back burner because, like, if it was making money for me, then that would be a priority, right? Because I'd be like, oh, well, YouTube's making a lot of money for me. This is my main job. But unfortunately, this is just a side project, and even at that, it's just something I do for fun. It's not like I'm making any money or it's contributing towards my income. Star Wars references. The Great Moderator Purge. Liam, welcome. Hello. Maybe that's what a lot of people like. Don't worry. Yeah, I watch some of these other people that are really famous, and I'm like, they're okay. They're entertaining, I guess, but they have like 500,000 subscribers, and I'm like, I don't really feel like some of them are all that interesting, though. I feel like, they've gained a following and slowly but surely they got, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Okay. But some of them are more interesting than others. And I won't mention any names, but there are ones I've watched where I'm like, click off after about 3 minutes. I'm like, okay. But then again, I look at a lot of the click off rates on some of my videos, and some of them do really well and some click off pretty quick. So then again, it's hard to capture people's attention anymore. And you try to find people out there who want to watch your videos. Well, how many people are going to watch this 1 hour stream? I've seen people stream for like 2 or 3 hours, and I'm like, who watches a 2 or 3 hour stream? I would be bored after about 10 minutes if nothing was really going on. I'd be like, okay. And I would probably just click off of that thing. There's a guy I see on here all the time, and he does like 2.5, 3 hour streams all the time, like 5 or 6 a week. I'm like, what does he talk about for 3 hours? What occupation do I have? Okay, well, I actually work for a company called Costco Wholesale. I don't know if any of you have heard of that company. It's a big warehouse company where they sell things in bulk. Yeah, so I work at Costco Wholesale. That is my regular job, my 40 hours a week job. You got 100 without doing a thing. That's great. You got 190 subs without doing a thing. Yeah, I've noticed when I've logged on recently, just for my 6,000 sub video, I've already gained quite a few subs. And that's just from doing, like you said, from doing nothing. Those were just ones I got after the 6,000 sub video, this live stream where I gave away a bunch of prizes. And of course, if I'm doing a live stream where I'm giving away things, it attracts a lot of people. Of course, people want to watch when I'm giving away something because they want a chance of winning something. But if I'm not giving away something, then usually I don't get that many views or as much attention. So obviously, if I was Mr. Beast and I'm giving away, thousands of dollars worth of prizes every stream or every video, well, of course he has millions of subscribers because people love getting free stuff. And people love watching him do these crazy things where he gives away tons of free stuff. Financial King, yes, thank you. Astronaut, I have to go. Whatever decision you make sure you do it because you enjoy it. So whatever you do, enjoy to do. Well, thank you, Astromiles. I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by. As always, I appreciate the support from all of you, everybody who has been here from subscriber number 1 to subscriber number 6,190. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Do you mean Pokerev? I don't know what that is. Liquid Honor, welcome. Hey, nice of you to drop by. See, at least I try to get on earlier these days because I know getting on earlier has a better chance of catching some people. Anybody been doing anything exciting today? Anything fun? Anything? Like I said, I just came back from a mini little vacation where we traveled basically across 3 states. I went from Oregon, Washington to Idaho. And then we spent literally a day and a half there and came back. So that was a long bit of driving for a very little amount of time being in the actual state. Nobody's moderating anymore, so I don't know who would do that. unless it's just some kind of default feature in the chat group. Like if you're putting some kind of cuss word or something that's questionable, nobody's retracting your messages though, because I haven't been doing anything and we don't have any moderators anymore. So I'm not sure why your message would be retracted. Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, I don't know why your message would be retracted because nobody's retracting any messages. We don't have any moderators. You're just retracting yourself. Anyway, how's everybody doing today on a Tuesday afternoon? Anybody doing anything exciting today? Eating anything great? Killa, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. See, I got a lot of regulars at this point. I probably got at least a dozen or so regulars, maybe even 15 to 20 regulars. I recognize as soon as I see their names. I'm like, oh yeah. I got to go do homework, so I'll be here for like 5 minutes. No problem. Like I said, we're just kind of chilling today, hanging out. I've been talking about going back to making more videos instead of doing so many live streams because I really miss the creative aspect of making videos. I like, putting these pictures and videos and music together to make a little story, and then you're watching this video and you're like, oh, hey, he went on a vacation to here and he did this. That's cool. And he ate this kind of food. That seems fun, and I think that was the way I was being creative is like I enjoyed making the videos because that was my outlet. Whereas streaming is just me talking to you guys and I don't even really get to interact with you that much besides you guys typing. I wish it would come out with an outlet where we could have each picture on here. So I could see you, you could see me, we could interact with each other. I think that would be more fun than me just talking and you watching me talk. You know what I mean? Like, how come they haven't come out with a YouTube, like a Zoom thing? Like how they have Zoom meetings. How come they don't come out with a platform that's like a social platform for Zoom Tube? They could call it Zoom Tube. You know what I mean? Like, we'd have like 15 little boxes in there and we could all talk to each other and we could see each other and everything. I think that would be fun. Yeah, like Zoom classes, you know what I mean? Like where we could all see each other and talk to each other. We could always make the option of making one screen bigger. I mean, obviously, you would have a limit of how many people you could talk to, right? If you had 1,000 people watching you, well, you can't have 1,000 little screens. That would be impossible. So I guess I kind of understand that part of it, but maybe you could like just alternate between screens, randomly. Oh, go do your homework, Killa. Well, we'll be back. We'll be here for about 40 minutes. I might try to come back on later tonight, see if I can catch anybody later tonight. We'll have to see how my schedule is. But yeah, I mean, like right now, it's only like 3:00 in the afternoon and there's only 2 people here. So it's hard to say when you can catch people. Like some days I get a ton of people on when I'm early. And today it is quiet in here. I mean, like nobody around. See you later, Killa. So it's hard to say. Maybe people are just doing things today. It's on a Tuesday. So usually, I don't know. No, I've come on early on a Tuesday. But it's just been super quiet today. I don't know where everybody is. Everybody's got something going on, I guess. Just me hanging out on a Tuesday afternoon. Well, not to get all political or anything, but it is January 19th. Tomorrow is the inauguration day, when the new president takes the oath of office and the leaving president, the standing president, leaves, so to speak. Obviously, if you've seen any of my earlier videos, you know kind of where I stand on that political part, but I won't go into all that right now. But I will say that I hope tomorrow goes well and there is no unrest or civil disobedience by anybody one way or the other. I would like to see a peaceful transition. And I think we as a country need to move on and get on with our lives and hopefully make some positive changes in 2021, things that are going to impact us in a good way. I think that would be a good thing for this country. And hopefully the powers that be allow that to happen without civil unrest. Also, I did get a chance to eat some ramen. I should have made a video of that, but unfortunately I didn't. I did get some pictures of the ramen place I went to in Boise. It was really good. It was a restaurant style ramen. And of course they had the pork belly and the egg, and the broth was amazing. So that was fun because I haven't actually had restaurant style ramen since my video I made of going to the place in Beaverton. So you could check out that video. I love ramen if you want to watch that one. That's probably one of my favorite ramen places in Oregon that I've been to. See, this is the part that's kind of awkward. You know, when you're making a video, you just make the video, you put the pieces together, then you put it out there, right? And then you hope people watch your video. Well, like I'm sitting here in this chat, this little live stream by myself right now. Like literally, I'm just talking to myself at this point. And of course, you could always watch this video later, when you have a chance and see what I was talking about. But it's almost like if nobody's here, I'm literally just making a video on the fly. And it would be more interesting to make a video that I created because at least it has some form of structure. Whereas right now, I'm just trying to make it look like I'm having some form of structure. Basically, though, I'm just talking to myself. Nobody's here. Everybody left. So that's the frustrating thing about live streams. I think for the most part, my live streams have always garnered a certain amount of viewership, which is good. Like I said, I have a lot of regulars that come on. But, I always imagine that there would be a moment like this where maybe literally there would be nobody around. But I suppose if you have, like, let's say you average 1,000 views per live stream, well, the chances are there's going to be somebody around, But I usually only average like 20, 30, maybe 20 or 30 people drop in a 1 hour stream. So you can imagine on a slow day or where things are going on, especially during the school day or school week or work week, that people wouldn't have the opportunity to be on. Oh, well, at least somebody's here. I don't have to talk to myself anymore. Hey, Grace. Welcome, Grace. At least I can talk to you for a few minutes. How you been doing? What's been going on with you? I don't know if you saw the beginning. Well, you probably didn't see the beginning of this video, but I've been debating the fact of making less live streams and going back to making more videos, just regular videos. Oh, I was just talking about doing Zoom earlier. I wish YouTube would came out with a Zoom feature. Devil Destroyer, welcome. Hello. Okay, now we're getting a little few people in here. I'm not the only one talking to myself. Yeah. So, I've been thinking about going back to doing more videos because I just like the creative aspect of it versus the live streams where basically I'm just talking about random subjects or trying to interact with people. Of course, the prize thing has helped out a little bit, but I can't afford to be giving away prizes every stream. If I could, then my streams would probably go crazy, I'm sure. 69 Holmes. What's up? Hello, welcome. I don't think I recognize you. Welcome to the live stream. If you're new here, please hit the like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, you should do videos. Yeah. I mean, that's originally the reason I wanted to make YouTube was because I loved making videos. It was a creative outlet for me to do during the beginning of the pandemic, which was in March. At the beginning of that, and a lot of people weren't going out. And so my videos were getting quite a few views because people weren't going out. They were stuck at home. And a lot of people were watching YouTube. And at the beginning, this channel actually did pretty well for being a very new channel. When can you do a card giveaway? Can you do Starbucks gift card? And if I win, give it to my mom. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Yes, I can write it down on my list of things. We're going to do one more big giveaway right before the Chinese New Year, which is going to be like the 12th of next month. So somewhere around that time, we will be doing another giveaway. Here, let me write that down. I got a whole bunch of ideas on here people wanted, but Starbucks would be a good one. I try to limit the cards to like a $10 value. So if they don't have a $10 card, though, I probably won't do Starbucks because I can't afford to be giving away $25 prizes at this point. Like I said earlier, if I was Mr. Beast and I had, giving away thousands of dollars worth of prizes per stream video, no problem. And then I'm sure my channel would be huge at this point because if I was giving away stuff every day, of course, people like to watch that. It's fun. And being, doing crazy things in his videos where he's giving away cars or a house or something like that. Of course, people like to watch that kind of stuff. It's exciting. I mean, I've watched a lot of his videos. But even at that point, it gets to where it's like, okay, what is he giving away now? And it's like, the problem is you have to outdo your last video or people already get bored of that. Like you have to do something crazier than you did in the last video. And then you have to do something crazier than you did in the last video. And what happens is, unless you're giving away something just ridiculous at that point, even at that point, I feel like people are sooner or later going to get burned out of that. Okay, let's hear a story. Definitely, for sure. I feel like I'm doing all the talking here. What did you do today? Tell me a story, Grace. I know. See, that's why I was saying I wish this was set up like Zoom, where you could tell me in person, like in live, like tell me, and we could talk to each other back and forth. I mean, if I knew anything about computer programming or how to set up things, I could be rich. I could create, ZoomTube. It's like YouTube and Zoom put together. I call it a social network called ZoomTube. Welcome to Master Chewell's ZoomTube, where you can interact in person. There's got to be something similar to that, I would imagine, right? How come nobody's created that yet? Yeah, tell me about your day. Tell me what's been going on with you guys. Devil Destroyer, what have you been doing today? 69 Homes, what have you been doing today? Where are you from? Where are you from, 69 Homes? I don't think I asked you that part. I usually ask you where you're from, how old you are, if you got a cat or a dog, the usual questions. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Grace has been doing today. Okay, so for my first Zoom, I was 100% virtual with 6 people, and we were doing a SEL lesson. I'm not sure what that is, but my teacher kind of forgot to let us see the vid, and my classmates were talking about a show. Okay. Devil Destroyer says he's not doing much. Well, at least he's hanging out here with us. If you could be anywhere in the world, I appreciate that you're here with us today, Devil Destroyer. Thank you. About a show in the Zoom chat. Yeah, I think that's happened to my son one time. Like the teacher didn't show up for a long time, and he and the other kid were talking for like 5-10 minutes. And I'm like, where is the teacher? Oh, by the way, the teacher didn't show up. But it wasn't for his regular class. It was like for a special edition. Like he does a speech class, and the speech teacher didn't show up for some reason. Yeah, it's interesting, this new Zoom class, online class, and it'll be interesting to see this year how many kids go back to school in person. For my second Zoom, I have a short math Zoom and then my art Zoom. Then went back to do math Zoom, but had to leave early because I have another math Zoom. Okay, that seems very complicated. Sounds like you've had a very busy morning, Grace. I had 2 to 3 hours to do my homework. Well, that's quite a bit of time. I mean, it's amazing how much homework they give out on these online classes. Like my son is only in the 2nd grade, and he has probably a good hour and a half, 2 hours of homework. I feel like when I was in the 2nd grade, all we did was math and a few numbers and ABCs. I don't remember having any homework. Oh, good. I'm glad you finished, though, at least. That was good. Yeah, like I said, like the school nowadays, I just feel like it's gotten harder and harder. They expect you to learn quite a bit at a very early age. My daughter's only in kindergarten, and she still has homework. And I'm like, I don't remember having homework when I was in kindergarten. I have to finish it before 6 p.m., but I finished way before that. Well, excellent. Always feels good to get all your work done and have the rest of the time to yourself. Certainly, I don't like having a lot of work that needs to be done and then have to stress about getting it done. I usually like to get my work done first, and then I have time to do the things I like to do, or, spend the rest of the evening relaxing. Usually, like on Tuesdays, I got a lot of things going on. Like right after I do this live stream, I have to start making dinner for the kids. And then after that, I'm usually kind of free for the rest of the night. But up until about 5:30 or 6 o'clock, I have quite a bit of things going on. Also, yeah, about 6 o'clock here, but I know 6 o'clock there is a different time for you. So refresh my memory, Devil Destroyer. Where state are you from, or what country are you from? I don't recall offhand. I'm from Oregon, obviously in the USA, if you're familiar with the United States. Oh, want to hear a story about how I met one of my Discord online friends? Okay. Yeah, share. This is a good opportunity for you to share a story. That's why I wish we had Zoom, because then we could listen to your story and you could tell us, and it'd be a lot more interesting that way. But do share for sure. I'll read your story for the rest of us, because, like I said, not much has been going on today. We're at 31 minutes and we got 10 likes. It's been a very quiet afternoon, which is unusual. It's usually not this quiet on a Tuesday in the afternoon. Zach Gowan, hey, welcome. I just watched Downfalls High. Not sure what that is. Okay. Well, you're just watching a show. That's good. We've just been hanging out. Mostly it's just been Grace and me and Devil Destroyer hanging out. Not a lot going on right now. I've never heard of Downfalls High. What is that exactly, Zach? Okay. Grace says she loves the Dream SMP and her favorite character is Tommy. And she wanted you to become Tubbo. What's SMP? I'm not familiar with that. It's a short film based off the album Tickets to My Downfall. And then I became him. Then we became friends because we are P. I'm still getting used to all these abbreviations and codes, and I realize how much I don't really know about all these things, and I'm still learning, because I'm like SMP, RP. What is all this? All right. Well, it's good that you met a friend, and it's good that Zach here was watching a good TV show. I always like to find it's a punk rock album. Okay. Yeah. I'm all about finding a cool TV show or a movie I've been wanting to see and just kind of chilling, eating a good meal. Definitely has its moments of relaxation. Oh, okay. I do know who Travis Barker is, though. Okay, I'm old, but I'm not that old. I am familiar with Travis Barker. Yes. He was the drummer for Blink 182, right? If I am correct. Role play. Thank you. Thank you, Devil Destroyer. You can be my translator. Role play. Well, thank you. Okay, that makes sense. So let's go back up to her comment. And then she was saying, because we role play, then we became friends. Okay, well, that makes more sense. Now that I know what that means, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I've really been out of tune with a lot of these new slogans and sayings. And I think it's like, when you don't spend as much time in those kind of circles, you don't really know all that. Look up Bloody Valentine. It does sound familiar. Yeah, it is the main song. You will like it. Okay. I will look it up later. I cannot play it here or do any of that kind of stuff because I got in trouble one time. But I will look it up later. I'll write it down here on my phone. You like rock, don't you? Yes, I do like rock. I do like rock. I do like alternative. I've been listening to some country as of late. It usually wasn't my favorite, but it's kind of growing on me a little bit. I have a friend who listens to country quite a bit, and I have to admit some of the songs are kind of catchy. And the country music that they play nowadays is a lot different than the country music that they played when I was a kid. It was very twangy. If you have Sirius XM, you might have heard it in Alt Nation. I used to have Sirius. I don't have that. I haven't had that in quite a while because after the 1 year subscription ran out, I didn't renew it. Because I like to just download songs that I like to listen to, and then I listen to it off my phone when I'm in the car. But I think I would like Sirius now because I hear you can do a lot more stuff with it. I just didn't want to spend the whatever it was, $9 or $10, $20 a month to have radio. It's like spending $20 a month for TV. In the old days, you were like, but TV is free. Why are we paying for TV? But now, of course, I have tons of services, Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, things like Star Wars, so on, Disney Plus. And so, yeah, I never thought I would pay for services to watch TV, but now I'm like, oh yeah, you can watch so much stuff on that. Of course, the only reason I got Disney was to watch Star Wars, The Mandalorian, but I use Netflix quite a bit. So, that's how I justify spending the money for Netflix, is because I actually do watch quite a bit on there. I loved it, so I renewed the sub after 1 year. Well, there you go. See, I think if you really listen to it quite a bit and you like the content on there, then it makes sense to renew. I think I just wasn't using it very much, and I was just using it because it was free when I bought the car. So I was using it for a while. Yeah. I have to BRB. I do know what that means. All right, we'll see you in a second. We'll probably still be on. I try to limit to the streams to an hour. I think in the future, if the streams were to become, a lot more active, I would try to stretch them out a little bit. But I feel like a 1 hour time seems to work pretty well. I do know what an RPG is. Thank you, though. Role-playing game. Yes. I used to play a role-playing game called World of Warcraft. I don't know if any of you guys go back that far, but World of Warcraft was kind of a big deal back in the day. And I spent many, many hours playing World of Warcraft. So I do know what role-playing games are. And I used to play all the Final Fantasies. And I'm sure some of you have probably played a few of those. What card do you have? It's only a handful of cards that have that offer. Oh, well, I don't remember the exact car it came with, but typically I've bought Volkswagens because I love Volkswagens. So it did come in one of my Volkswagen cars, but then after a year, it ran out and I didn't renew it. So I don't remember exactly which Volkswagen had that offer. You do not like the World of Warcraft. Don't kill it. Oh, that's fine. Everybody likes everything different, right? People like Halo and Call of Duty. And, I played that quite a bit when those games were popular. But yeah, I don't worry about that. Everybody likes something different. I love sushi. Well, not a lot of people love sushi, but a lot of people do. There is a lot of people who do love sushi, but not everybody. So yeah, that's what makes things interesting is there's different options out there. Yeah, COD. The only reason I like COD was because of the aspect of playing with friends, and we would bring all our TVs and we'd have a big LAN party. Is that what it's called? Devil Destroyer LAN party, right? I think that's what they called it. Is it an LAN party? Basically where you would hook up all your Xboxes and TVs together and we'd have a barbecue and we'd play Halo or Call of Duty. So I think it was more of the social aspect that I enjoyed than the actual gameplay itself, because I never was really good at first-person shooters. FPS, is that first-person shooter, right? Hey, see, I'm learning some. I remember a few. Yeah, so first-person shooters like Halo and Call of Duty, I was never really good at those games, but I enjoyed the social aspect of getting together and playing. I much prefer RPGs because I like that style of gaming. Yeah, for local play. Yeah, that's right. You have to be on the same internet for a LAN party. Yeah. So we would all be on the same internet. Then we'd play Call of Duty or World of Warcraft, and we'd sit around eating tacos or, some other kind of easy food. Oh, yeah. Frames per second. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. FPS also stands for frames per second. I do remember that because I used to take a photography class many, many, many years ago when I was in high school, junior high. Yeah, but I also agree. I prefer RPG games because I like the story aspect of it and how you're playing and you feel like you're immersed in part of the gameplay. I guess that's the whole role playing thing, right? You want to feel like you're part of the story. Zelda is probably the last big role playing game I've been playing. I haven't played anything since the last one, the first original one that came out for the Switch. But I love that one. That one was fun. And they came out with another one, but it wasn't quite the same kind of gameplay. I think it was more of a fighting style. But my son's been playing that one on his Switch, or the Switch. It's actually the household Switch, but he's kind of taken it over. Do you use OBS when you stream? What is OBS? Let me know what that is, because I'm not familiar what that code means. Basically, I'm just streaming off a device that I bought from Costco and I connected to my computer. And so that's the thing, is I can only stream here because everything's connected to my computer. And I have this big microphone that I bought on Amazon. This microphone is called the Blue Yeti. It's supposed to be like one of the better microphones. So I bought this on Amazon. And I bought a lot of equipment. I have a big, I think it's called a ring light that I use to make videos to add light. I could bring it out here because it would definitely lighten up this room, but I haven't been using that very much. I bought some other equipment. I bought this thing. It's supposed to be like a microphone that you clip onto your thing so the sound quality is better. I've never even taken it out of the box. But, I bought all this equipment to make videos, and then I switched over to streaming. So it's kind of been a different platform than making videos. Oh, it's a stream thing. Yeah, I like my Blue Yeti. It works really well. And for the most part, it picks up the sound really good. And I can choose the options on it, which is kind of nice. But like I said earlier in this stream, I want to kind of get back into making videos instead of doing live streaming. I'll still do the live streaming now and then, but I want my main focus to be making videos because I enjoy the video aspect of it. I enjoy making video vlogs, travel videos, food videos, hanging out with people and I want to do a mukbang. I want to do some other videos, I just want to keep it kind of interesting, instead of just doing the same thing all the time. Oh, okay. Well, we'll be on for about another 15 minutes, Zach. So if I don't see you in 15, I'll probably be done for this one. But I appreciate you dropping by, and it was good to talk to you for sure. Yeah, this stream here has been mukbangs. I know. I don't know. I just figured like everybody else is doing them, right? It'd be fun to do one. Can some people watch my vids? Oh, that's why it got. You should get a sponsor. Yeah, I thought about looking into doing stuff like that. I don't know how you get sponsorship or whatever, but I could look into doing that. How many people have a channel here besides me and Noah? I know Grace Games has a channel. I don't remember if Zach, do you have a YouTube channel? And how do you guys advertise your YouTube channel? Noah, how do you advertise your YouTube channel? See, mostly I've been advertising on Twitter. I use a lot of Twitter accounts to advertise my channel. And I used to use Facebook, but I'm trying not to mix a lot of that. Like, I don't want to mix like people I don't know on Facebook because I try to keep those people I know in person. I do have an Instagram account also, but a lot of times I try to limit that also because I just don't want to mix the two. Like, and then it starts getting confusing and I never see the posts from people I know because then it's mixed up with all the people I don't really know. They're people that I've, follow me on Twitter or something or Facebook or Instagram. That's why I kind of want to have a separate thing. Noah, I feel like I've looked at your channel before. Refresh us though. What is your channel about? And I know Grace has a channel about gaming, like Roblox. I want to say mostly Roblox, maybe Minecraft. I don't remember if I saw any Minecraft on there, but Devil Destroyer, do you have a channel? Okay, Roblox. Yeah, I find that a lot of people have Roblox video channels. I don't necessarily play any Roblox. My kids play all that. Boba Tran. Hello, welcome. E. No, Devil Destroyer says, I do not have a channel. Oh, that's okay. I mean, you can enjoy watching other people's content without having something of your own. Oh, so you don't advertise. Okay. Well, if you don't advertise your channel and you're growing organically, which they call it, it is extremely difficult to get your channel out there. I mean, if you're using just the regular methods, it could be years before your channel really picks up and gets noticed. And, without some kind of like help from other channels or collaborations or something that would get your channel noticed, it would be extremely difficult to get subscribers just organically. It's not impossible, but I feel like without some kind of special extra effort of some sort, it would be very difficult to get your channel out there. Even the minimal amount I do with the advertising on Twitter, and then I used to place ads on Google ads, but I feel like the people that it attracted were just mostly younger people and not necessarily people that were watching my videos. They were just clicking on to see what this ad was. So it's really hard to get quality versus quantity. There's people who got thousands and thousands of subscribers, but how many of those people are active people? Like this guy was saying earlier, he was saying something about buying. Well, you can buy subscribers, you could buy views and watch hours and all that. But if you're paying for all that, then how good is your channel going to do? Because you're not really getting them naturally. You're getting them because you're paying for these people to watch your videos, or paying for likes, or paying for subscribers. And your channel ultimately isn't going to do very well because you're basically just supplementing all the things you really need naturally with paying, which means your channel really isn't doing great if you have to buy those things. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be fun to do some kind of collab or something once in a while. There's a few people I watch on a regular basis. Like I watch Strictly Dumpling. There's one that I've watched from like very beginning. She has a channel called My DIY Life. And I've done a collaboration with her channel. And I don't know if that helped my channel a little bit or it helped her channel a little bit. But, I feel like when you do collabs, it kind of gives both of you guys a chance to get your name out there. I think it's important, though, to do a collab with a channel that has something similar to your channel. Like if you're a food channel and you do a travel channel, I think that's a good collaboration. If you're a Roblox channel and you do one with a car channel, a channel that talks about cars or working out, I don't know if necessarily that would be a very good collaboration because the people who would watch the car channel probably aren't interested in Roblox. Now, a lot of people who watch my channel do play Roblox. So I think that would work because a lot of my subscribers are younger at this point. So there are a lot of people that would play Roblox or Minecraft or Among Us or something of that sort. Yeah, see, I just said that and then I looked over and I go, oh, you want to do Among Us collab? Yeah, the problem with doing the collabs too is trying to figure out how you could collab that. Like, are we getting on at a certain time and then we're playing Among Us together and then we record the video of us playing Among Us? I'm not sure how all that works because, like, I took me a while to figure out how to put that video up. I made an Among Us video where my kids were trying to teach me to play Among Us, and then I basically just recorded the video off my computer and posted that. It wasn't a live stream or anything, but it would be fun. Like if we did everybody get on, this is the code, and we all played at the same time, and then made a video of that. I think that would be fun. Like if we could we would have to figure out a time where we could all get on and play, and then I could ask my kids how to do all that. And then we'd be like, everybody log on this day, on this time. Obviously we're in different time zones. So I'd have to be like it's 3:50 here in Oregon. So I don't know what time zone that would be where you guys live. It would be a lot of collaborating to do. And it's sometimes a little difficult to get all that lined up. Yeah. So, I mean, if we got like 10 people, that would be fun because we could get 10 people and then we could all use that video because we're all in it, right? So it'd be a video we could all use and we could get on and talk about how each one of us was, a part of that collaboration. I will write that down on my ideas paper here and look into that. I'm not sure how we could do that, but we'll take a look and see if that's something that could be worked out. The problem is I have a lot of ideas and it's like I got a lot of projects that I want to do for YouTube, but it's like getting the time to do them and figuring out when a good time to do all these is sometimes very difficult, especially when I work a 40-hour-a-week job and I have 3 kids. Doesn't leave a lot of time for other projects. How about you email me the code, then you can drop the code. Okay. Yeah, that would be a good idea. We could like on this particular day, this time zone, like, let's say 4:00, the time zone here. So you would have to figure out what time that is for you there. And then we could be like at 4:00, this is the code. Everybody log on. Maybe we could get 5 people that we know for sure are going to be on, and then we could just leave it open so 5 more people could jump in. And then I would have to set it up so we could record it on my computer. We could play. I don't know if we could figure out a way of doing it as a live stream or we could just record it. Barry Lay, hey, welcome. You dropped in at the last 8 minutes here, but it was good to see you. No, Blue Man. Oh, you are a Blue Man, but we did away with the moderator because it was just getting too crazy and everybody wanted to be the moderator. And that's pretty much got annoying really fast because I've never been to a stream where anybody asked to be the moderator. That's why I was really surprised. Like, why does anybody care about being moderator? Anyway, so I took that away and it's been a lot calmer in the chats since then. Anyway, we're just coming up with some ideas, Barry, about doing some future maybe collaborations with some other channels, possibly with a Car Dude and maybe Devil Destroyer here. And I'm sure Grace would be on board for that. Grace Games. Like doing something where we're doing a collab of Among Us, which I think would do really well because it is a very popular game. And I've noticed people who've never done an Among Us video have done one on their channel, and that channel video has done pretty well. So it seems to be a pretty popular topic these days. Can you email the code and then you and me could be in the lobby like lobby mods? Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to my kids about that. They know a lot about that game because they play quite a bit. I would have to figure out a way all that would work and how we could actually record that because, to be honest, I don't even remember how I recorded the last one. I Googled it and then tried to figure out how to do all that, but I'm going to have to figure out how to do that again because without something to show, like we could post up on YouTube, that would be my main goal is I would want to post it so we could get people to watch that one. But that would be a very fun one to do if we could get like 5 people that are on here on a pretty regular basis. Spooky Check It. Hey, welcome. Yes, you are very late because we're only going to be on for about another 5 minutes, but I appreciate you dropping by. We're talking about trying to do some kind of collaborations with possibly Among Us. Gotta go. Also, could you use Xbox Game Bar? I will write that down. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't know how you do Xbox Game Bar, but I will look into that. I was just playing on my computer. But I will look into that. Yeah, it would be fun to do some collabs with some of my subscribers because obviously not only does it help you guys if you have a channel, but it also helps my channel get some attention. And it's always fun to watch collabs. It's on Microsoft PC. Okay, well, this one I'm using is an Apple. I do have a Microsoft PC, but I don't really use it all that much. But I could try to figure out how to do it on that one. Yeah, this is an iMac. That's funny. How do you know this one's an iMac? Yeah, this one's an iMac because I use the this one mostly for my YouTube stuff. But I'll have to look into that, how to use that feature. But we'll figure something out because I think it would be fun to do some kind of collab. If not that, then maybe something similar, or you press Windows button and G, just a guess. Okay. Yeah, I remember it was something I had to push and then it would record the screen live. But I think I want to say it was something else. But this was on Apple, so it might be different on a regular PC. Matrix, what's up? You got here just at the very end of this stream because we're only going to be on for about another 5 minutes here. But welcome. Thank you for showing up. Always good to see a familiar name. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of things we could try to look into, trying to do some collabs. Obviously, any of the gaming like Minecraft, Roblox, those are popular. Among Us. All right, no problem, Spooky. Thanks for dropping in, man. I appreciate it. Good luck with school today. And if you just showed up, you might want to watch the beginning because we were talking a lot about how we're probably doing less streams and we're going to go back to doing more videos. Your class just started. Oh, okay. Well, better to get it done and then be done for the day. That's what I say. And so earlier we were talking about how we're doing more videos and less live streams. So I think we'll finish up this subject, jumping back onto the original subject at hand, which was how I would really like to get back into just making videos. I do enjoy the live streams. I mean, they're kind of a different option, and it's kind of fun interacting with people where I don't normally have as much ability to do that, making regular videos. But I think I'm going to try to limit the live streams, and I definitely don't want that to be the only thing my channel is known for. I definitely want to get back into making regular videos. That was more creative for me, and I enjoyed that aspect of it. I do enjoy the live streams, though. There's things about it that are fun, and interacting with people live and, you know, in real time is kind of fun. I wish there was just more interaction, like besides me talking, looking at myself, and like I could actually see you guys and we could interact in real time. I think that would be more fun. Hopefully YouTube maybe expands a little bit and does something else, you know, makes the platform a little more accessible or entertaining for everybody. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to have to head out, guys. I appreciate everybody who showed up today, and it was kind of a small group, but that's okay. Sometimes a small group is better than having tons of people in here because it gets very crazy in here and it's hard to interact with people. But I appreciate it. I hope all you guys have a good day and good day at school. I'm going to go make some dinner. Nothing fancy. It's going to be mac and cheese and chicken. Mac and cheese and chicken. Yeah. Anyway, hang in there. This is Master Shul out. Wishing you guys all a happy 2021 so far. And remember to hit the like and subscribe and look forward to my videos because we'll be doing another big giveaway around the 12th of next month. It'll be for the Chinese New Year. So make sure you mark that on your calendar or hit the old notification bell so you don't miss out on that one. It's going to be a big one. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate it. Peace out.